through the arbor in the garden room.
Welcome back. Starting off a new vlog a little bit later in the afternoon. I just finished recording a different video and also catching up with one of my friends who lives out of state, which is always so nice. And now for the rest of the day, I don't know if you can tell, but it is such a gloomy day. It is so just cozy. I'm just doing a couple things around the house, and then I'm gonna run a couple errands as well that I'll take you guys along for, but just feeling a little bit heavy today. There's obviously a lot going on right now. Not really having my same kind of pep and energy that I normally have, but that's okay. Some days are like that. Today, I'm officially 1 month out for my due date, which is so crazy. And so I have kind of a list on my phone of some things that I want to get done before baby boy arrives. And one of those things is decluttering a couple of areas in our home that I've kind of been putting off. First and foremost is our pantry. It is kind of a disaster right now. It is so bad. And I just stocked up on all these snacks to have for postpartum, and I don't have space for them. And so I would love to declutter that. I think we'll do that first. I also want to take down some of my summer stuff and store it. I think we're at the point where I can do that, where it's starting to get a little bit chillier. So would love to do that. And then also my nightstand. That's an area too that I would love to kind of declutter a little bit. So we'll do that. But to start off, I'm actually going to make a crockpot meal. It is crockpot season. I am ready to start using my crockpot more. And I found a roast recipe from Defined Dish. Love her recipe so much. And so I'm going to try her roast recipe that looks like it's really delicious. And so we're going to do that. I'll share what our pantry currently looks like. This is the state. It just does not have any organization. And I also have been storing this drying rack right here, which should not be here. But Aiden and I both can't figure out how to fold this down. And so it's just been chilling in our pantry, but there is so much space under it for storage. And so I need to figure out that situation. And then I just have way too much stuff. And I have always had a dream of having one of those professional organizers come and just organize all these little areas of our house, but especially while we're renting, and I also don't really want to pay for that. I'd probably end up doing it myself. We just got to work with what we have. And so I have some containers I could use for some things I would like to use for snacks and stuff, but we'll see. I think I'm just going to take everything out and then try to find a better system for everything.
When was it that you started leaning that way? 4 tires cut into the clay. It dries up and now there's just one road to take. It's growing up over with green. So easy to drive on, but not what it seems. The poison is spilling upstream, and it's taking out.
I just emptied out the pantry, and I kind of did a little bit of organization up here. I just put our cans up there like that, and then I'm gonna put pastas here, and then here this is just backup formula that I have in case we need it, and then coffee, and then here these are little containers that I'm glad I'm putting to use. We have just our mixed nuts, oatmeal, rice back there, all my drink stuff, tea, and then Cash's bin, and then I'm just gonna keep honey here. But now I'm gonna fill these other empty spaces right here. I also figured out how to collapse the drying rack, which is great. Put Cash's food there. Here's now what we're working with out here. A lot of these things, like these paper plates and silverware, I want to try to store somewhere else to have kind of like a hosting area to put those things and not keep them in the pantry, but we might have space for them. So we'll see where we end up putting them.
Every living
And here is our after. I ended up not sharing a ton of the process. I'll share why in a second, but it is so much better. We have all of our snacks in containers, although these are ones I'm trying not to eat. So this is kind of making them more tempting because I want to have these for after baby comes. Everything has a spot. And then down here, I just went ahead and put a bunch of our cleaning tools too, just to have their easy access, and went ahead and hung up all of my bags right here. And this looks so much better. In the past bit, I have had such shifts in body temperature. I'll go from being so cold to so warm. And so I literally just ended up taking my shirt off while doing that because I got so hot. I actually checked with my midwife to make sure everything looked good because it was a little bit concerning for a little bit. But yeah, the hot flashes recently have been next level. So feels good having that done though. I'm gonna go ahead and do my nightstand. I don't know if I'll get to my closet, but we'll see. Just decluttered my nightstand. This is what I like to keep in here. It does get cluttered sometimes. I just have my earplugs, my eye mask. I have my thermometer back when I was tracking my temperature for just cycle tracking, and then a few of my devotionals. This is Every Moment Holy, New Morning Mercies, and then I also have my Bible. I just got here to the mall and I'm essentially looking for a specific dress here from Skims, who I just actually got to partner with, which was so cool. But they have a long sleeve dress that I'm looking for. I'm actually shooting some maternity photos this weekend. It's my last little shoot. I wanted to have one just quick one while I'm really pregnant, because the last one we did, I was about 24 weeks I think, and so you couldn't really see that I had a bump very much, and so super excited for that. But if they don't have this, that's totally okay. I'm mostly just wearing things that I am only wearing things that I have. We're gonna check here for that, and then I'm also dropping off some thank you notes that I still have from the shower, so we're gonna drop those off. I really wanted to accomplish more today, but you guys, I'm just getting to a point where I'm so tired and I just can't do as much as I used to. I definitely got a good amount of stuff done between filming and doing some decluttering, all that. I'm just used to being able to go at a speed that I can't anymore, but I really am entering my relaxation era over the next few weeks, and yeah, I just can't do as much as I used to. I'm really happy that I have that crock pot meal though for tonight because that sounds amazing. Let's go in here, see if they have this dress. Just got out of the mall. I found exactly what I was looking for, which is so nice. I'm so used to having to order everything nowadays that it's weird when I just go to a store and find exactly what I'm looking for. So it felt good grabbing that. I also stopped in Zara because Zara always has the cutest kids clothes, but I find that the boys selection, especially at the mall itself, I think online they have a much bigger selection, but in the mall they really don't have hardly any boy clothes. They have so many cute girl clothes. I didn't end up getting anything, and I'm glad that I didn't because we are trying to save money right now and he has plenty of clothes. And also I was watching my friend Margaret's videos on YouTube. I will link her channel down below. She just did a whole kind of like newborn items that she liked to use video, and she's very minimal with everything, and she was just so encouraging in the video, talking about being more minimal when it comes to babies and kids and just not comparing yourself to other moms and parents out there. And it was really encouraging, and honestly it made me want to, for one, declutter today, but also just go through and make sure that I really only have things that I'm going to use. I don't know her in person, but I really look up to her. I feel like she's just a really great mother and seems to really prioritize her family. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and drop off these thank yous and then head back home and get comfy, do some computer work on the couch.
Hey.
Hey,
Did you go on a good walk? Where'd he go?
how are you?
Where is he? There he is.
Good morning. It is bright and early. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm headed to the gym. I try to go to the gym probably twice a week these days just to do some strength workouts, and then I'll also do some just pelvic floor exercises, and I do find that It helps me feel good. I'm really trying to keep my legs kind of working and moving, and honestly my arms, honestly everything, but it is a lot harder these days at almost 36 weeks pregnant. It definitely working and moving, and honestly my arms, honestly everything, but it is a lot harder these days at almost 36 weeks pregnant. It definitely hits a little bit different, but we're making it happen this morning, and I'm going pretty early because I'm actually meeting up with my friend Natalie. She's in town. We're gonna grab coffee, and then after that I'm grabbing a Facebook Marketplace find, which I'll talk about later, but we have that. I have a phone call and some other things I want to get done. So it's gonna be a busy, productive Thursday getting things done. Got my little to-go coffee for some fuel, and let's go get this workout in. It is crazy when I feel him kick now because he is just full on. His feet are just dancing their way throughout my ribs right now. I've been waiting for him to drop so I can breathe better. I don't think he's dropped yet. He's always been pretty low, but I don't think he's dropped. And hopefully that'll give me some relief because it is harder to breathe. That's another reason why it's more difficult working out, because I just can't get those really great breaths in as much, but we just kind of take it easy. Just finished getting ready for the day. I'm wearing the dress that I actually got yesterday. This is from Skims. Honestly, these are just the most comfortable being pregnant, and I definitely feel more confident wearing things that really show that I'm pregnant. When I wear things that are looser, they're definitely more comfortable, but for me, I just don't feel as confident, and so I've just decided that these dresses are the move. I got this in a size small too. I probably should have gotten a medium, but I wanted to be able to wear this after pregnancy too, wearing that. And then my earrings, I actually just got these in from Cezanne. I really like them. I never switch on my earrings, so it's fun wearing little different ones. And then my cross necklace is from Etsy, although I keep wearing this to bed and I keep cutting myself in my sleeve, so I need to stop wearing it to bed. So excited to get some breakfast because I'm really hungry. I usually do a little breakfast in the morning and then kind of a second breakfast lunch situation earlier. I just got here, and it's always weird coming down here because technically this is downtown, but Aiden and I used to live in Uptown back when we had our apartment, and I think it's fun to kind of bop around over here, but I do not miss living in Uptown. Everyone's different. I think I thought that it was going to be more walkable than it actually ended up being, and it's just a really busy area, and we were moving from New York City, so we thought it would be an easier adjustment kind of moving more to an urban area like that. But I gotta say, I really enjoy living in a neighborhood now, but it is really nice coming down here and just getting to do the city thing for a little bit. But I'm about to go in here and meet her. I actually think I need to pay my meter too. I found really great parking right outside, which is always really nice. Back now from grabbing coffee. It was so nice to get to catch up with Natalie. I feel like we always do that like twice a year. She's either in Dallas or I'm in Miami, and so it was nice to get to chat with her. We've been kind of YouTube friends for a while. And then afterwards, I actually just picked up a little Facebook Marketplace find. This is one of the last things that I had on my list for the baby, and that was to find a bouncer. And so many people have said that the Baby Bjorn bouncer is the best, but this thing is expensive. I think it retails for $300 if you get this little toy attachment, but apparently it's supposed to be a really nice like ergonomic style. I see these all the time on Facebook Marketplace, and I came across one that was basically brand new, and she sold everything for $150, which was a great deal. So I just went and picked this up. So now he has a bouncer and then also his little swing. I'm excited to use both of those. Cash always loves inspecting all the new baby things, so he's been hanging out with me. Yeah. But I'm about to take him outside, gonna get some energy out in the backyard, and then I have a call here soon at 2 o'clock that I'm gonna hop on, and then I'll update you guys what the plan is for the rest of the day. Tomorrow we're actually having some girls in my family over because we're celebrating my sister Lindsay. If you guys don't know, she's actually pregnant at the same time. She's due about 3 weeks after me, I'm pretty sure. And so we're just doing kind of like a small sprinkle shindig. But she wanted this mini fridge for using for like pumping and everything in the middle of the night, so she doesn't have to go to the kitchen. Cash. Come on. Picked up this for her. And then I also have this Love Every playmat that I'm giving to her as well. This is actually something that I just got too for our baby that I need to set up. It's one of the last things that I need to set up, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap both of these, and then I'm just using this very simple gift wrap, and hopefully I can spice it up with some ribbon that we have in the closet. And then after this, I'm actually gonna run and grab some stuff for dinner. I'm gonna try a recipe tonight that I've been wanting to try that sounds so good. And then I'm also gonna grab a couple of things for tomorrow too. Just got out of the grocery store. I actually picked up stuff because if you've ever been to the Honor Bar in Dallas, which side note, if you haven't, definitely go. It's such a great restaurant. They have this macho salad that is goat cheese, has a really fresh dressing, chicken, avocado, corn. It's amazing. And I'm gonna try a copycat recipe tonight, also because it contains dates, and I've been trying to eat my dates here lately, and I'm trying to get creative and switch things up, and so we're gonna make that tonight. Also with some good bread. I stopped at Trader Joe's too, just to grab a couple of Trader Joe's specific things. I actually really like the dates that they have there. They're really soft. It was so sweet though here at the grocery store. The man who was checking me out helped bring out all my firewood because I picked up firewood. We just got a fire pit and it's been so nice just using it in the evenings when friends come over, and I think I want to try to use it tomorrow night. But he was so sweet, and then he saw my cross necklace and started talking to me about God and his faith, and I just love moments like that. I love them so much. They really just mean so much, and that was also really sweet of him to help carry out my firewood. But I'm gonna head home and get started on this dinner. Back home, like I mentioned, I didn't get a ton of stuff, but I did want to share a couple of the things that I got from Trader Joe's that I am particularly excited about. First, I got this focaccia, I hope I'm saying that right, bread. It's French onion with caramelized onions and cheeses. I thought this would be really good with our salad tonight. Also broke into these in the car. I love these chili spiced mangoes. I've been obsessed with anything kind of spicy but also sweet during pregnancy, and so that's one of my favorite snacks. Also, while we had friends in town, we were using our coffee pot, which I don't normally use. I normally do cold coffee, but I kind of wanted to try this autumn maple coffee in it. There's just something about a morning pot of coffee that is so nice, and so I think I'm gonna try this maybe tomorrow morning. And then, like I mentioned, I really like the dates at Trader Joe's, but they didn't have the ones that I was actually looking for. I've never gotten them in this container before, but I'm assuming they're the same thing as the other ones I normally get, so we're gonna try these. I also got a cinnamon broom. I like to just have this somewhere in the house because it really does let off a really nice scent, especially if you're trying to not burn candles. I like using things like that. The salad also has the best croutons. They are so soft, not like crunchy and hard like most croutons are. So I'm also gonna try to make my own croutons with this baguette. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I have heard that you can keep them soft by just putting a little bit of butter in a pan and just kind of lightly roasting them instead of baking them. So we're gonna try it.
The air would shake, the jet plane filled up all the space. The wheels went up and got so near, the leaves would fall like paper tears.
turns out that I did not properly end this vlog before heading to bed, so I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye, friends.
With the sound, we were floating off the ground. I still feel it